Welcome to this quick video on how to set up your courses and classes with students for your progress reports and all reports that will come later this year. So we're going to log in first to Atlas, and we're going to ask Scott to log in for us. So Scott needs to set up his classes so that he can get his progress reports done and then his semester 1 and 2 reports later in the year. So the first step is to jump into Akili. In Akili, we have two sections on the left, courses and sections and student roster. Step 1 is courses and sections. We can see Scott is listed, and in here it should have all of his classes that he teaches, and for you it should have all the classes that you teach, including advisory if you're an advisor. If there is a class missing, please send Scott an email straight away and he will make sure it gets added in. So for the purpose of this example, we're going to choose math. He's broadened his horizons and is now teaching grade 8 math. And then we're going to choose a section. Now this section is just for you to divide between class 1, class 2, class 3. So if he has got more than one grade 8 math class, he'll just use section 1 to add his first class, and then section 2 to add his second class, and so on. So he's selected the section, it's come up with section 1. And the first step then is to use the green button to change the grade preferences. Now this is something you'll need to do for each section within a class. So very simply, we change it to no grade and levels 0 to 10. This is what you need to present and set up for each class as you go through. So then we click save, and then we're ready to go over to the student roster. We've set up the section, we've got it set up there, and now we can start adding students. Type the first name, click on the student, choose the next name, add the student, and you can see they get listed there. If you make a mistake, very simply click the red X, click OK, and they're gone. So let's say Scott has a second grade 8 math class. He goes back to courses and sections, chooses a new section. This is his second grade 8 math class. Jumps in to set the grade preferences. Again, no grade and level 0 to 10, and saves that. He's got his second class ready to go. Jumps over to the student roster, chooses the second section because he's finished with section 1, and adds in his new classes. And there we go. And gradually adds all his students in to the classes. Once he's done that for his math class, he can jump out to courses and sections and choose his PE class and follow the same process. Choose a section and go through and add the grade preferences, the student roster, and add the students. Once you've done that for each of your classes in each of your courses, you are done. And don't forget, if you've got advisory listed in here, you need to do the same thing for your advisory class. So for every class listed in your courses, you need to add the students, including advisory. So that's all it takes to set up your classes with students ready for progress reports and the semester reports that will follow throughout the rest of the year. Again, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact Scott Harrington or myself, and we'll help you with any questions you may have.